This is Muscle Central and I'm Michael Diamond. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Share, subscribe, turn on your notifications, and leave a comment. Okay, the 2024 Toronto Pro Super Show is in the books. Top 5 placings in the open division. Akim Williams first, Quinton Eriya second, Jon Jewett third, Strand fourth, and Tim Budesheim fifth. Personally, I saw the placings a little differently, but I'm not a judge. Here's how I saw it. Fourth and fifth, Strand, Tim Budesheim. Tim doesn't have the best structure by any means. He's wide in the hips. I'm not saying he has a gut at all, but structurally his hips are a little wider. He brings conditioning and he brings muscle. Robin, on the other hand, I think has better structure than Tim. So now the question becomes, is Robin's advantage in structure enough to overcome Tim's advantage in muscle and conditioning? The way I saw it, I think I would have had Tim fourth place and Robin fifth. My biggest disagreement would be first, second, and third. I did not see Quinton Eriya second place. I would have had him down at third. Yes, he brought in a much better package than he brought in at the New York Pro. Probably 10 to 15 pounds fuller. Might have sacrificed a drop of conditioning, but I think the trade-off for the increased fullness that he brought was well worth it. And at the end of the day, though, it's clear to see that he needs more muscle to fill out his frame properly. I think in his case, it was a structure that allowed, and with the added fullness as opposed to New York, which allowed him to be up there in the placings. But I personally would have had him at third place. I saw this as a battle between Akim Williams and Jon Jewett for first and second. Jon Jewett comes from a 212 division. He was a good 212 competitor, but he's probably a little tall for the division, and you can see he needed to fill out his frame a little bit, and he wasn't going to be able to do that making the 212 limit. So he had to move into the open division, and he's put on probably about 15 pounds of muscle since moving into the open division. He's maintained all his other good qualities, shape, structure. He's still bringing in the conditioning. I think he's very complete. I actually think he's a little more complete than Akim. Do I think he should have beaten Akim? I'm not sure. Akim, on the other hand, he brings in a lot of muscle. Keep in mind, Akim was number 6 in the world only a few years back. So he has the goods. He brings in a lot of muscle. He's wide across the shoulders. He got big flaring quads, very narrow waist for someone carrying the amount of muscle he carries. His only drawback physique-wise is his high lats. He has very high lat insertions. And it's not that, like we've seen with some other competitors in recent years, where it looks like their lower lats are melting away. He just never had it. He always had very high inserted lats, but beyond that, he brings in a very good package. His other issue has been conditioning, but in recent showings, he's showed that he can bring the conditioning. He's improved a lot in that department, and he brought good conditioning here also. He was bigger, carrying more muscle than Jon Jewett, and he brought in good conditioning. I think Jon Jewett was a little more complete, not quite as big as Akim, and brought in really good conditioning. I think it was close between the two of them, but I have no problem at the end of the day with Akim Williams winning. But like I said before, I'm not a judge, and what I think at the end of the day doesn't matter. The final placings and the Toronto Pro Super Show Open Division top 5. Akim Williams first, Quinton Eriya second, Jon Jewett third, Strand fourth, and Tim Budesheim fifth. Now, just to add a little in there, and I don't want to make any kind of accusations, but Quinton Eriya and Strand are both Canadian athletes. Did they get a little bit of favoritism? Who knows? Just something to think about. This is Michael Diamond. I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.